Namaste, everyone. Come into a comfortable seated position. Place the back of your hand off your knee. Lengthen the spine. Gaze forward. Close the eyes. And come to your breath. Today's practice is going to be more about the benefits of each posture. So we'll be deepening and prolonging the posture to get the full experience and to feel the full benefits of each posture. Deepen your breath here, find stillness, no tension in the forehead. Come to your yogic breath. Synchronizing every movement today with our breath. And pushing past uncomfortableness, but not to pain. Doing what's best for you. And listening to our body and our mind. Deep in the breath, fill the tummy with air as we inhale. Exhale, draw the tummy in and up. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, release. Breathe in, rise your arms up above the head. Interlace the hands. Bring your palms to face the sky. Stretch. Inhaling, look up. Exhale, release. Bring the right arm, forearm to the mat. Bring your left arm over to the right side. Breathing, bringing down that left knee and feeling the stretch. There's no rush. You might get a little uncomfortable, but push through. Breathe in, interlace the hands above the head. Stretch, look up. Exhale, plant the left arm, forearm down. Bring the right arm over to the left. Draw down that right knee. Engage the core, come back to center. Swing your right arm back. Hold on to your right knee with your left hand. Look over your right shoulder. And bring your left arm back. Grab a hold of your left knee with your right hand. Look over your left shoulder. Bring yourself into Parambhikshati. Face pose, legs in front. Hands behind you. Let's do Pad Angulinamand, toe bending. So opening the toes as we breathe in. Exhale. Continue. Can everyone see me?
I can't see you.
Can everyone else can see me? Yes? Okay, there might be something wrong with yours. If everyone else can see, just check your video. Bring the right leg, and we're going to do circular rotations. Janu, chakra, clockwise, breathing normally here. Counterclock. And bring it back down, left leg, circular rotation, Janu chakra. Counterclock. Bring the soles of the feet together. Really tuck your feet closer to your sitting bones for Punchakiyasana, flapping the wings like a butterfly. Straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back and down, gaze forward, deepen the breath. Let's breathe in, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Continue flopping your legs. Inhale, center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Draw the left shoulder down more. Feel the stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Draw the right shoulder down. Inhale, center. Look over to your right shoulder. Chin to chest. Look over to your left shoulder. Chin up, look up the sky. And to the right shoulder. And come back under, flap a little faster here. Opening up the hip joints just a little more. Loosening up the legs. And come into tabletop position, Baddhamasana. Spreading your fingers, planting your hands firmly onto the mat. Let's breathe in, drop the belly, look up, stay here. Deepen, drop that belly lower, gaze up. Feel the arch in your back. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Deepen, deepen, lower your tummy down, arch the back. Exhale, really tuck that tailbone under, arch the back up. Draw that chin to the chest. Great. Walk the hands forward. We're going to do extended puppy pose. Drop the chest to the mat and to the chin, keeping the hips up. Engage the core. Come back up. Bring your hands back under your shoulder blades. Slide the left arm under the right. Come on your left shoulder. Engage the core. Pick yourself back up to tabletop. Slide the right hand under the left. Onto the right shoulder. Come back. Let's walk our hands forward. Tuck the toes. Lift up for your first downward dog. Pedal out the heels here. Deepen the breath. Back to the head. No tension. Any part of your body here. Bring down your right heel. Bend the left leg. Get a good stretch in the right. Deepen the breath. Switch. Relax the head down. Then come back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward dog. Draw the belly in and up. Relax the head. Find stillness here. So we're slowly going to walk up to the top of our mat. Crisscross your legs. We're planting your heels firmly on the mat as we slowly walk up. And when you reach the top of the mat, bring your feet about hip width apart. Interlace your hands and start to sway your hands from left to right. Forward fold. Bringing it, curling it over to the right side, curling it over to the left. Breathing normally. Slight bounce, but keeping your legs straight. Now find stillness. Bend the legs generously and plant the palms onto the floor. Relax the head down. We're going to slowly walk our hands over to the right side and then straighten our legs. Breathing. Feel the stretch. Bend the knees, walk the hands back to the center, walk it over to the left side, and then straighten them. And then walk yourself back to the center, bring your big toes together, bring your hands just under your toes if possible, straighten your legs as much as possible, and find stillness here, deepening the breath. Deepen yourself, sink your body closer to the floor. And breathe in, rise your arms up above your head. Into prayer. Breathe in, swing your arms up above the head. Do it again, swinging up above the head. Breathe in, exhale, Padastasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Padastasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Padastasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise the arms up. Tuck the tailbone under and come into prayer. Close your eyes, deepen your breath here. Breathe in, rise the arms up above the head. For Hasuttanasana, tilt the back, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive, Tadasana, forward fold. Strain the legs as much as possible. Bring the hands down as close to the mat. Bring the right leg back, drop the right knee for Ashvasanchalan. Deepen your breath, feel the stretch. Remember, today's class is about deepening in each posture, feeling all the benefits, pushing through what we find is uncomfortable, but not what is painful. Interlace the hands above the head for Anjali Asana. Gaze up. You guys are doing good. Plant the palms down. Bring the left leg back. Come into downward dog. Paddle out the heels. Then find stillness. Draw the belly in and up. On the tippy toes, leaning forward. Drop the knees, chest and chin. For Ashtanga Namaskar, staying here. And then pushing forward to Bhujangasana, staying on the pelvic area. Strain the elbows as much as possible. Gaze forward, open chest. Feel the tightness in the lower back. Let it loosen. Breathing, sending your breath to anywhere that may be uncomfortable. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, come into downward dog. Find stillness here. Draw the belly in and up. Let it out. Bring the right leg up, put it in between your two hands. Drop the left knee for Ashvasanchalan. When you're ready to give up, just push a little bit further. Breathing. Please focus on your breath and it won't bother you so much. Interlace your hands above the head for Anjali Asana. Gaze up. Plant the palms, throw the toe, bring the left foot to meet the right foot. Come into forward fold. Bring your hands back underneath your toes if you can. Start to straighten the leg. Deepen. And breathe in. Arms above the head for Hasuttanasana. Into prayer, Samasthiti. Inhale, hands together for Urdhva Hasasana. Exhale for Uttanasana. Wrap the hands around the ankle. Straighten the legs as much as possible. Holding onto the ankle or your shins. Relax that head down. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Plant the palms, walk or hop to plank. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to Chaturanga, low plank. Breathe in for Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Up for dog. Staying here, keeping those knees off the ground. Gaze forward. Deepen the breath. Make sure your hands are planted firmly onto the mat. Pressing all fingertips into the mat. Engage the core to keep yourself up. And then curl the toes, come into downward dog. Pedal out the heels here. Bring your feet mat width apart. We're going to do Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, revolved downward dog. So breathe in, gaze forward. Exhale, bring your left hand to your right ankle, looking under your right arm. Breathing. Stay in this pose. Deepen your breath. Next, inhale. Bring your hand back, gaze forward. Exhale, right hand to left ankle. Next, inhale, bring yourself back. Bring your feet together, big toes together. Come back to downward dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, raise your right leg, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale it out. Inhale, knee to chest. Hold it there. Really engage the core, holding. Draw that knee close to your chest as possible, lifting that knee up. Exhale back. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale back. Inhale, knee to chest. You only got one more after this. Exhale back. One more time, knee to chest. Hold it. Hold it. Deepen the breath. You guys are doing good. And plant it in between your two hands. Engage the core. Come into Alanasana. High lunge here for a second. Bring the left foot, come closer. Pivot in a 45-degree angle. And come into Virabhadrasana. Warrior one. Deepen the breath. Deepen into it. Bending yourself even more. Keeping your chest open. Arms above the head. Palms facing each other. And then exhale into warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Looking over your right shoulder here. We're going to lengthen and reach here. And every time we deepen ourselves and bend our knee, we're going to go deeper and deeper. So breathe in, arms above the head. Straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend that right leg deeper. Inhale. Lengthen and straighten. Exhale, deeper, deeper. Sink into the posture. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. You guys are doing good. Looking over your right shoulder. Inhale. And deepen it as much as you possible. Go down. Down, 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 down. And stay here. Breathing. Find stillness. And then the last exhale. Drop your forearm to the top of your thigh for Utthita Konasana and glide the left hand up the side of your body over to your right side. Bending that right knee, sinking, feeling the benefits of this stretch. Pushing through. You guys are doing good. And then straighten the right leg and come into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Left arm up, right hand can come down to the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn your right foot forward. Bring your feet wider as we're going to go into Prasaripadatanasana. Opening up your legs. Those who want to bring the crown of your head to the mat, go ahead. Or just plant your hands onto the mat. Relax the head down. Engage the core, press firmly onto the mat to lift back up. Walk the hands over to the left side. Turn both legs to face the right side. We're back into high lunge here, but our hands are on the mat. Breathing in. Exhale, straightening for Parshotanasana. Side intense stretch. Draw that nose to the knees. And we're going to synchronize our breath through a flow of Alanasana to Parshotanasana. Inhale, bend that knee for high lunge. Gaze up, open chest. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, Parshotanasana. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And bend the leg. Bring it back. Come into downward dog. We're going to flow into vinyasana of Ashtanga Namaskar to Bhujangasana. On the tippy toes. Bring down the knees, the chest, and the chin. And then breathe in for Bhujangasana. Staying here, deepen the breath. And then bring your hips back. Let's come into Balasana. With hands in front of you, forehead to the mat. Perfect time to deepen the breath. Plant the palms, lift the hips, come back into downward dog. We're going to work our left side now. Draw in the belly, relax the head down, bring the right heel, lift the left leg up. Inhale, draw the knee to the chest. Lift that knee. Holding here for a second. Exhale back. Inhale. Gaze forward as you draw that knee to the chest. Exhale back. Two more times. You guys are doing good. Inhale. And exhale back. Inhale. Hold it. Hold it. Deepen the breath. And drop that left foot down. Come into Alanasana for a second. Bring the right leg closer. Plant your foot at a 45-degree angle for Virabhadrasana 1. Bending that left leg. And deepening into Virabhadrasana 1. Make sure your body is aligned. Gaze is up. Palms are facing each other. Sink deeper. And then exhale into Virabhadrasana 2. Bringing your right foot into a 90-degree angle. And let's flow now here. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to reach. Sink deeper. Inhale. Push through, guys. You're doing good. Exhale. Looking over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Got one more. And inhale. Exhale. Sink as low as you can. Sink, sink. Bend, bend, bend. Push through, push through. Drop the left forearm. Glide the right arm up and over. And come into Utthita Parsvanasana. Bend that left knee. Straighten out the left leg. Come into Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Planting your hand, left hand onto the mat. Right arm open. Deepen your breath. And then turn your left foot to face forward. Padottanasana. Spread the legs, open up. Plant the hands firmly onto the mat. And bring the crown as close to the mat as possible. Push, engage the core, push your hands, and start to walk over to the right side, turning both legs to the right side. For high lunge, Alanasana, but hands onto the mat. And we're going to exhale for Parsvanasana, straightening out the right leg and bringing the nose to the knee. Inhale, bend, gaze up, open chest. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, bend, gaze up. Exhale, Parsvanasana. Last one. Inhale, Alanasana. Exhale. Stay here for a second. Really strain that right leg. Draw yourself close to the knee. Bend. Right leg. Bring it back. Come into downward dog. A flow of Ashtanga Namaskar to Bhujangasana. Onto the tippy toes. Drop the knees. Chest and chin. And breathe into Bhujangasana. Deepen your breath here. Settle your body. Bring the hips back. This time, wrap your arms around your side for Balanasana, child pose, and bring the forehead to the mat. Relax here. Deepen the breath. Perfect time to bring back notice to your breath. Bring the hands forward, plant the palms, come back into downward dog here. Pedal out the heels for a second here. Switch the body around. Plant the left heel down. Lift the right leg for Ekpada Mukshanasan. And we're going to do extended one-legged. So drawing that right leg over to the left side, bending that knee, and really lifting that knee up. Looking under your right arm, shoulder. Feeling the stretch here. Push through it. Don't drop down. Lift that knee. Open up. Open yourself. Do 2 more breaths here. And then draw that knee in and drop it down for pigeon pose here. Come into your fingertips. Extend the back. Chest is open. Gaze is forward. Deepen the breath. A lot of back bending here. Take a last deep inhale and exhale. And then bring your forearms to the mat in front of your right leg. And bring your head down as close as possible to the mat. Relaxing in this pose. If you have a block to put underneath your head to support you, you can use that as well. Don't push yourself through pain, but slightly uncomfortable. I want you to lengthen your time in this position. Sending your breath to that right inner hip, your right knee. Finish off the last round of breath. Engage the core, bring yourself back up. Lift the left knee, bring the right leg back. Come back into downward dog. Shake off the legs. Then bring the right leg down and lift up your left. For myself, you guys can see me. Bend that left knee, bring it over to the right side. Lifting that left knee, not dropping it down like this. Keep it lifted. Looking under your left shoulder. Squeeze the core of your belly. You guys are doing good. Push through. Deepen. Do 2 more breaths. And swing that left knee front. Drop down for pigeon. Hands by the side onto the fingertips. Lengthen the spine. Chest is open. Gaze forward. And every exhale, try to lower your left hip down even further. Sending your breath to your hip, letting it open even more. Finish your last round of breath and then bring your forearms to the mat and bring your forehead to the mat as close as possible. Making sure your body is still aligned and straight. Extending your breath to any spots that might feel tight. Letting your breath open up the tightness. Few more breaths here. Breathe the core. Plant the palms, lift the right leg, bring the left leg back, pedal out the heels for a second. Drop your legs, bring them mat width apart, come into extended child pose. Forehead to the mat. A lot of back bending here. So beneficial for your digestive system and the flexibility of your body here. Pressing the hands firmly onto the mat. Lift the hip bones. Bring yourself back into downward dog here. Gaze forward, top or walk to the top of the mat. And lift upward, Ardhanasana, halfway lift. Breathe in. Exhale, wrap the hands around the ankles, straighten the legs. Relax the head down for Uttanasana. Inhale, hands together above the hair for Uddha Hastasana. Tuck the tailbone under. And exhale for stomach. Great, shake it off. Come into the center of your mat here. Let's breathe in, rise the arms up above the head. And we're going to do Garudasana. So let's firmly press our feet onto the mat here, spreading our toes. Find balance here. Start to lift the right leg up. The knee is a 90-degree angle. Bring it over to your left side. You can either wrap it just over to the left leg or wrap it all the way around with your foot. Planting, wrap your right arm around under the left. Bring the palms together and turn to sit in Garudasana, eagle pose here. Find a still spot to take focus on. Deepen the breath. Clear the mind. Straighten up, unravel, and shake it off. Breathe in, rise the arms up. And release. Left leg now. Bring it to a 90-degree angle, your knee. Bring it over to the right side. Wrap it around. Left arm goes under. Palms cheek. Sit. Sink as low as possible. With every exhale, lower yourself. Lower, lower. And straighten your leg, unravel, shake it off. Let's bring our feet about hip width apart here. Breathe in. Exhale, swan dive down for Padasana. Bend the knees, bring the feet a little bit more apart. Fall into Malasana. Crouching down, bring the sitting bones down, but not sitting onto the mat. Spread the legs apart using your arms. Pushing them away, plant the palms together. Letting your heels be in and your feet, your toes pointed out. Gaze forward, deepen the breath. Find calmness in this posture. Setting your breath to anything that may feel uncomfortable, any part of your body. And then bring your knees closer together, sit down, and bring your soles of your feet close together for a Purntitidasana, but we're going to be doing Star Tadasana, so bringing the elbows outside of the leg. Breathe in, open chest, gaze forward. Exhale, round out and bring your chin to your chest, nose to the knee. Breathing deeply. Deepen into Tadasana. With every exhale, lower yourself. Let's do one lion breath here. Let's breathe in, gaze forward. Bring your eyes to the center of your forehead, your third eye. Breathe in. Exhale, draw the tongue out and sigh it out. Relaxing. Okay, bring the legs forward for Paschimottanasana. And breathe in, raise the arms up. Exhale, grab a hold of the back of your sole of your feet or your shin or your ankles and bring yourself as close to your knees as possible. Deepening your breath. And release. Come back into Parvati. Bring your hands to the side for Dandasana. Press firmly onto the mat. Lift your sitting bones slightly. Not off the mat though. Just lengthening the spine here. Release. Bring the hands forward and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lowering yourself onto the mat. Slowly squeeze in the core and relax. Give yourself a full body stretch here before we do any reclined positions. Arms above the head. Good stretch here. Point the toes and bring the knees together for Supinattasana. Let's rock our knees left to right, massaging the back. Deepen your breath. Open up the knees, grab the outside of your feet for Anandabalasan, happy child pose here. Bringing the knees down, swaying left to right, smiling and sighing with an exhale. Inhale, exhale, just let it all out. Next inhale, engage the core, bring your knees back to a 90-degree angle. Arms out to the side. We're going to do Supta. Final twist here. Dropping your knees to the right side, but making sure that you have your left knee stacked right on top of that right knee. And then hold on to your left leg with your right hand and gaze over to your left side. Feel this final twist here. Sit in here, deepen the breath. Extend your breath to the side of your body, lower back. Release, inhale, squeeze the core. Make sure that your lower back flesh is touching the mat, lifting the knees in 90-degree angle. Now drawing them over to your left side, stacking that right knee right on top of the left. Hold on and gaze over to your right side. Deepen the breath. Feel the benefit of this final twist. Squeeze the core, bring the knees back into a 90-degree angle, feeling the flesh of your lower back planted onto the mat. Let's hug our knees in, draw our nose to the knees, squeeze, 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 and release, bringing the legs forward into boat pose here. Arms by the side, and we're going to squeeze the core for 10. You guys can do this. This is your last position. You guys got this. Come on. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And fall into Shavasana. Legs mat width apart, arms by the side, palms facing up. Deepen your breath here. No tension in the forehead. Relax the shoulder blade. And fall into your corpse pose here. Shavasana. start to bring awareness back to your breath, making slight movements. Exhale over to your right side of the mat. And bring yourself back to a comfortable seated position here. Close the eyes, deepen your breath. Noticing the difference of your body, changes. Maybe how you feel. Let's bring the palms together, rub them, create some heat, drawing them over your forehead, all the way down to your chin. One more time. Bring your hands midpoint of your heart in prayer position. Take a deep inhale. Bow down to your hands. Exhale. Let it all out. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.